indie pro wrestler and former NXT superstar Mila Moore here at CCW, Coastal Championship Wrestling, making their debut in Kissimmee at Old Town. You were part of this big show. What was it like? What was the match like? Just what it was like being in there?
It was amazing. It was a completely different crowd than normal. They were all so excited, and I didn't expect that much energy from the crowd. It was great.
What do you like so far in your journey, your career? What do you just like about pro wrestling, sports entertainment? What to get the bug?
Oh God. I love the moments when they're in there. All I heard was them chanting my name. And then even moments when I was really down and she got me, all I heard was they wanted me to get up and they wanted me to fight. And that was just the most amazing feeling, knowing that whatever I'm doing in there had much of an impact on them to want me to win that.
You wrestled La Brava tonight?
I did.
What was that experience like for you? Every match is an experience. What was this like for you?
This one was much challenging than normal. She used a lot of different tactics that I'm not used to, that I don't really consider wrestling, but she did win using some shenanigans, but...
Feet on the ropes! Feet on the ropes!
I don't think she won in my book.
You're gonna get her next time!
Next
Yes!
time I'm here at CCW, I'll
Yeah.
make sure.
Yes! Hey, what is it like to work in the indies and getting some experience and doing that like a CCW?
Gosh, it's amazing. I mean, everyone's just here having fun, and I love that environment. It's just such a stress-free, let's just have fun. If no one's hurt in the end, then we're fine. And there's not a lot of pressure. Just go out there, give it your all, do what you want to do, and just have fun doing it.
And this is such a cool place, Old Town. They're going to be here the second Friday of every month, so hopefully we'll get to see you more at CCW,
hopefully.
which has been around for like 18, 19, 20 years. It's a very established pro wrestling indie company and all. For you, how did you get your big break? How did you get your start in professional wrestling?
So I started training at D-Von Dudley's Academy in around 2020. Around August of 2020 I started.
Was that here or elsewhere?
That was here, yeah. I think he
In
just
Kissimmee.
moved to the new location from Kissimmee. So I just started there, and it was an amazing experience. I thought I would go there and there was just D-Von's name on the door and I would never meet him. He's there every day. He trained me consistently, and it was 11 months, maybe exactly a year later, I got my tryout.
What gave you that initial bug to even consider? Because you're a Northeastern woman, so what was it like to even come all this way down here to do that and train down here and just get that bug?
Right.
Were you looking at another career, or this was just something that happened?
Well, I was actually, at the time, I was going to college in St. Augustine, and I was completely on a different path. Actually, right when I knew I wanted to wrestle, and I was in a really abusive relationship in college, and that kind of got me to watching wrestling and being like, these girls are very strong, like physically, mentally. I want to be like that, and I want to give the other girls that same feeling of being like that. Oh, they're coming.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, wait a minute, wait.
And
we have
so,
to be able to see all
right
these
when I
shirts.
graduated, I actually had in my head, I was like, you know what, wrestling probably isn't. That's just like a dream. It's not going to happen. So I actually went home to New York after I graduated for like a couple weeks to interview for jobs in New York. And then...
What career? Can I ask what career?
I was in hospitality. So I was working
Hotel management, all
yeah.
different types of things like that, sure.
And it was actually my sister who I was going home because she just had my nephew. And she sat me down and was like, you need to not stay here. Your family or nephew, he'll be here. You need to go and just do your dreams, and if it fails, it fails, but at least you know that you did it.
That's amazing, and then you took that chance.
I did. So right after that, I was like, okay, screw it. I'll move to Orlando.
Yeah, I was just going to say, did you even look online to see what's available,
No,
or because you were in St. Augustine, it was close?
It was close. It was during COVID though, and I actually met my first roommates on Facebook. I found my first apartment on Facebook, and I didn't even know my roommates before I signed lease.
That's so crazy. That's so crazy. Were you athletic growing up?
I was. Oh my gosh. It was a rule in our house to keep our phones. We had to be in a sport at all times, even in the summers, just to keep us out of trouble.
Volleyball,
everything.
basketball.
And we had to try every sport. That was a rule also.
Gymnastics?
I tried that when I was little, but I'm not flexible or flippy or...
Did you do any college sports?
I didn't in college, no. That was
just high school?
Yeah, I didn't, yeah.
Were you on any state championship teams or teams that did really well?
I wasn't, but when I was in college, actually, I took up jiu-jitsu for like a couple of years, and they were telling me to be in this tournament, go in this tournament. I was like, no, I don't know anything. I went in it and I won the bronze medal. I was like, Okay.
My gosh.
I was like, okay, maybe I can do this.
Did they try to get you into MMA?
No, oh my gosh, no.
Even though you did well at the jiu-jitsu tournament, you were like, no, this isn't going to happen.
Yeah,
Or
I
do
need to
the...
protect this face.
Yes! All right, so do you have any favorite sports teams?
Yeah, I'm in New York. We're a big Yankees fan, Giants fans, and Islanders.
Oh, the Islanders too. Because I know the Rangers just had a really good run in the Stanley Cup playoffs. So, but the Yankees are doing awesome this year.
My dad would be very mad if I didn't say the Yankees.
Bagels. Have you found a good bagel down here?
Gosh, down here, that's a hard one. I just found like a good pizza place down here.
That's hard too.
Bagels,
Down here.
I haven't found any.
Well, I'm not going to ask you what pizza place because you know that people are going to go there waiting for you to show up. But you found a pizza place down here. That's good. It's hard to find a good bagel place.
I've been looking for a good egg sandwich and I haven't found one yet.
Yes. All right. So, what can you say about your training that you got at the WWE Performance Center?
Oh my gosh, I got the best training. I think I went to, after everything I say, at least I went to the Harvard of training for 8 months, you know? I trained under Robbie Brookside mostly the whole time. He's, gosh, fantastic. Obsessed with him as a person and a coach. He's just, everyone there, they just want to help you, and each coach has such a different teaching style. They really bring something to the table, all of them, collectively. And they really put a lot of time into like figuring out who you are, what you want to do, and really what works for you.
Ring entrance, music, and ring gear. So now you're doing your own thing.
Yeah.
So what was it like just trying to cultivate that and come up with that for now?
It was hard because when I was at the PC, I was originally supposed to be in a tag team with Sophia Cromwell. So she really designed our gear. That's what she's good at, and we came up with gear because I had old gear look similar, so I got very similar gear, and we actually have matching gear now. So she hasn't debuted yet, but I'm like, let me get used to this gear before she completely uses it. But yeah, so we have someone that makes our gear, but it was hard coming up with everything, coming up with who you are, what do I show to the fans who I am, and what do I want them to know right when I walk out, you know? And being different, standing out is a huge thing.
And that's a big key, is trying to stand out and be different. And that's another thing, learning, going through the ranks and all like that. Are you starting to feel more comfortable then, even on indie shows,
I am.
presenting
I think
yourself?
when I started, I was very timid. Even when I was in the PC, I felt like I was just trying to
find yourself?
Well, it was hard, but I should have just been more open. But now after, I think that kind of gave me some light under me to be like, just do what you want. No one's going to say anything. Just, you'll figure it out. You know? So I'm just trying to have fun now. It's my goal.
And what does family think about this journey so far for you? And it's like, I'm wrestling here, I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Have they seen you wrestle yet? I mean, live.
Before I went to the PC, they came for a couple of the Division Pro shows. And they keep telling me like, I wish you told me the show. They'll come back soon, but they love it. My mom, she goes, I can't watch. She's like, you come out and I just hide my face every time you do something. She's like, I can't. She's like, I want to watch you, but I can't. But they love it.
That is so good.
Yeah.
And now, social media for fans.
Yes.
What do you have?
I have Twitter, Instagram. They're all at It's Mila Moore. And I have Pro Wrestling Tees also, prowrestlingtees.com/Mila Moore.
Thank you so much
Thank
for doing the
you.
interview. All the best. We look forward to seeing you at other CCW shows.
Me too. Thank you so much.